Hi, my name is David Clare. I'm the author of The Filtered Soul, the book about how to remove the limitations of your mind and body so that you can be successful. Now, I've helped multiple homeless women get off the streets in less than 30 days by reprogramming their subconscious minds. And now, I do workshops in Houston that allow you to dream again and forgive yourself for your past. But life wasn't always like this for me. I grew up the youngest of 3 boys, believing I wasn't wanted, which led to alcohol abuse, sabotaging relationships, bankruptcy, and foreclosure. So now I've decided to dedicate the rest of my life to helping you feel wanted and becoming successful. Now, do you have goals or dreams in life? Now, the difference between goals and dreams are goals are things you know how to do, but you haven't done them yet. So for the husbands, this would be things on your honey-do list. Dreams are things you don't know how to do, but you're optimistic that they'll get done. So for the wives, this will be things on your honey-do list. Now, what we're going to talk about today is discovering your dream. And why that matters to you is that without a destination, you have no direction to work towards. Now imagine before your next flight. The pilot and co-pilot don't have a flight plan, don't know what airport they're at or flying to. They just pull the plane from the jetway and fly around aimlessly until they get dangerously low on fuel and frantically radio the closest airport that they need to do an emergency landing. Would you want to be on that plane? This is most likely how you live your life. You don't know really where you are, don't know who you want to become, and you have no plan for a successful future. And when the inevitable problems appear, you're going to call out to whoever will listen and hope they will save you. Now, how often do you ask yourself, is there more to life? When will things improve? And what do I really, really want? Now, I've found that people who ask these questions daily are people that want to become successful. Earl Nightingale said in The Strangest Secret that 95% of people are unsuccessful. That's 19 out of 20 are living their life below their expectations. Well, why do you think there's such a high percentage of people who fail in life? I suggest the reason why is they've been conditioned to conform. Now, if you can remember back to when you were a little kid, you had a wild imagination and the only thing that made sense was having fun. Then you went off to elementary school. Imagination and fun were only accepted at recess and art class. And if you didn't comply to these new rules, you got sent down to the principal's office and a letter home to your parents. And if you're really a rebel, you got ostracized at the corner of the room just hoping you'd leave the rest of the class alone. Then you go off to junior high, your body transformed, conformity and peer pressure were at an all-time high. Confused, you found someone who looked like they had it together and started following them. Then rode the teenage roller coaster all the way to graduation, torn between being yourself and trying to fit in. Then after graduation, you're confused again and found someone else to follow, unaware that there was a 95% chance that they had no idea what they were doing. So instead of playing follow the leader, you end up playing follow the follower. Then most people for the next 40 to 50 years of their lives do the same things. Hang out with the same type of people, work the same unfulfilling jobs, living paycheck to paycheck. Never put in much thought, planning, or action into place to live in life differently. And those who do wake up to the hypnosis or routine start doing it around their 40s. This is what's known as midlife crisis. This is when who we are and who we're being are no longer the same person. And the further they got apart, bigger the crisis. Now I've found the most productive way through this time in life is to discover who you are, discover who you want to become, and then take empowered action to become that person. Now I'm confident, no matter what age you are now, you wouldn't be watching this video unless you're in a stage of self-discovery or discovering who you want to become. Now you're going to have to take the next steps. Are you ready? And as a coach, author, and speaker, I help clients remove the limitations of their mind and body so that they can live a life that they love. But what I've discovered as a coach is that very rarely do opportunities present themselves when it's comfortable or at the right time. I mean, for a little over 10 years, I lived recklessly abusing alcohol and trying to find someone who wanted me. And when I found her, I sabotaged the relationship. My alcohol abuse led to bankruptcy, a motorcycle accident, and a DUI all in 1 year. My selfishness destroyed an amazing relationship after 3 years of a honeymoon stage, leaving me heartbroken, broken financially, and eventually foreclosure on my home. Then in the spring of 2012, my dad was diagnosed with anemia around Easter, after being diagnosed with bone cancer around Christmas. But unfortunately, he lost his battle with cancer in June. July, with the help of my first coach, I discovered, regrettably too late, that my dad was one of the most generous people I've ever met. And my dream was to continue his generosity to the world by transforming lives through the self-help industry. But I wasn't sure that this was the right dream for me. My coach asked me a series of questions, and I got an astounding yes for all of them. I didn't think I was deserving of this amazing dream. I mean, who am I to be helping people become successful, writing a book, or standing up and speaking in front of them? So I did some self-discovery and realized that anything that I can imagine, I can be successful at. So I joined Toastmasters, finished my first 10 speeches by the end of 2012. And since then, I've studied 3 life coach certifications. The first is in reprogramming the subconscious mind and using universal laws. The second is in strategic intervention coaching. This is using multiple forms of psychology to intervene destructive thoughts and habits and replace them with empowering ones. And the third is with the Life Mastery Institute as a dream builder coach. This is coaching clients on how to manifest their dreams through one-on-one coaching or a proven 12-week course. And in July, I published my first book titled The Filtered Soul. It's a simple book that teaches the reader how to remove the limitations of their mind and body and make their dreams come true so they can live a life that they love. It's kind of like the coloring book of self-discovery. It's fun, it's straightforward, and allows you to color your dreams however you want. And by creating my dream, what I've done for the last 6 years has made my life have purpose. I've committed to actions and trainings, which has allowed me now to have the experience and education to help you go from breakdown to breakthrough with proven success systems that have gotten extraordinary results worldwide for decades. Now, this video is only possible because I'm living my dream. But enough about me. Let's talk about you and why you're here. Now, what I'm going to share with you today is 3 things. First is designing your dream. You're going to create an empowering dream that's going to inspire you to overcome your situations, conditions, or circumstances. The second is your dream right for you? Is the dream you write down worthy of you, and does it align with who you are? Third is claiming a sense of deserving. Now, you are deserving of your dreams. Now it's time you start feeling and thinking deserving and living the life that you would love. Now I'm going to give you everything I can inside of this video. And for those who want to take this information further and integrate it into your life, I'm going to have a special gift for you later. Now let's talk about designing your dream. This is when you get to unleash your wild imagination and have fun again, like you did before elementary school. You need to create a vision for your future so that you'll have a direction to work towards. But sometimes in our lives, we get disconnected from our dreams and we think of them more as like fantasies that'll never come true. Now, if you can imagine it in your mind, it can be created in this world. Now, we've tried many times and failed to make our dreams a reality, or we just didn't stay committed to our dreams because of fear, doubts, or worries that are controlling us. But what if you shifted your thinking, connected with your dream, and accepted the infinite possibilities that are available for your life? Consider how different your life would be if you were confident in living successfully. Would you look your best feeling happy and healthy in your body and mind? Would your relationships with your loved ones be deep, meaningful, and fulfilling? Would you be running that business you've always wanted or work that dream job you've always loved? Would you be financially free because of the successes that you created for yourself and your family? Give yourself the freedom to imagine the possibilities of what you would love in every area of your life, no matter what your current circumstances are now. Now, do you know how they train baby elephants in India? As a calf, their leg is bound by a rope that's anchored into the ground. And at that age, they can't break free of the rope. So eventually they just give up. Then later in life, when they're full grown, they have the power to break free of the ropes. But they're just conditioned to believe more in their past experiences. These adult elephants do have the power to break free, but they're unaware that they have that power. You have the power to break free of the conditions that have been controlling your life, keeping you from your dreams. But all you have to do now is become aware of your true power. Begin the process of retraining your mind today. If time, money, education, and experience weren't restrictions in your mind, what would you really love to be, do, have, or create? And as you begin to explore the life you would love to live, thoughts of how it will happen may surface. But right now, suspend the need to know how it will all work out. Give your full focus to discovering your dream. You don't have to know how it's all going to work out yet. Put your focus towards what you would love in life. Keep a corner of your mind open to the possibility that there's so much more in you and for you than you've ever imagined. Keep a corner of your mind open to this potential. All that you've ever dreamed of and all that you will dream of can be in your future reality. So right now, I want you to imagine that you have a genie that's been put in your life specifically to make all your dreams come true. Whatever you want, it has to give it to you. And it can't withhold or deny you any of your deepest desires. Remove all conditions, circumstances, or situations that you think will stop your dreams from coming true. So pause this video, and for the next 5 minutes, write down a dream that moves and inspires you. So again, pause this video, do the work. Transformation happens when you take action.